see, I look at the world a bit more spiritually, and I would say that if you spend time in prayer and meditation, you start to know yourself different, and you start to realise, hang on a minute, I only thought that because that thing happened to me when I was a kid. That's the only reason I've ever felt that. Hold on a minute, that set of biases and ideas, that's been downloaded into me in the culture. You can do this, you can't do that, these people are good, these people are bad. So that once you start to have that kind of awakening of like, who put these thoughts in my head? They're not even my thoughts. Then you start to be able to, on a moment by moment basis, check your motivation. What is it you're doing and why? I sometimes check in myself and think, am I only saying this or doing this because I want something? Because I want people to like me, or because I want power, privilege, prestige, pleasure, those kind of things. When I'm in pursuit of those ideas, I may temporarily be distracted, or I might get some little boost from one of those things, but ultimately I will suffer. When I'm guided by, am I being of service? Am I trying to help other people? Am I being kind? Am I being honest? Then I start to, what do I want to say? Operate in alignment with a set of values and principles that are older than me, that are more powerful than me, that are deeper than me. It's difficult to just be a little individual, and if your little individual life is lived within the confines determined by a culture that doesn't love you, that wants you like a dumb little commodity stuffing consumer, then what values do you have? But if you start to engage with very primal, deep principles, ancient values, then you're being carried by something. What I'm saying is there is something in you you're trying to find, that you've always been trying to find, that you've tasted, touched and felt at different points in your life, and then you get distracted away from it again. And that's certainly, in my experience, that's normal. Even what we've talked about already, like with the obvious example of pursuing success and thinking that success means success in the eyes of others, or success means power to influence and manipulate other people, instead of recognizing that real success is coming home to who you really are. He said to me, one of the men that teaches me, life is not linear. We know that now, but neither is it a circle, it's a spiral. You will see the same things again, but hopefully with a deeper understanding or from a higher perspective. The reason that myths and stories have a resonance, fairy tales, folk tales, spiritual ideas, is because there are deep truths that keep presenting themselves to us throughout history. That you're going to have to cross this river, you're going to have to go into that dark woods, you're going to have to confront the wolf. If you ever want to get to grandma's house, you can't get taken off the path. If you ever want to become the realised archetype, the elder, if you want to become that, you don't fall down those traps of taking the money and the honey and the pink and the green and falling by the wayside. But, temptation will come. Authenticity, I suppose, means moment to moment, who is governing you, who's controlling you, what are you being dominated by? And I don't mean externally, I mean internally, even though, as we've already discussed, the external systems of domination are, it seems at least to me, more potent than they have ever been. Mm-hmm. If all that really matters is your life as an individual, you're born, you live, you die, like if that's all reality is, then why bother to cultivate a beautiful world? If the only things are real are the things that you can measure, then why explore the limitless space within us as well as the limitless space without us?